guys, welcome back to my channel. Simone here. As you can see, this is a very different setup to my normal videos. I'm not sick, I'm just cold. It's winter, it's freezing. So I am going to be doing the Try a Chapter tag today, and my boyfriend, AJ, is over there by my bookshelves. He's actually going to pick 5 books from my shelf, and I'm going to show you my reaction to that first. And then I'm going to read a chapter of each and then decide which one I'm going to be adding to my December TBR, which will be coming out in a couple of days. I'm very excited. I'm interested to see what AJ's going to pick and if I'm going to like them. Most of the books on my shelf I'm excited to read, so I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. I'm just really interested to see what he's going to pick out. So yeah, let's get started.
Right.
So off you go, AJ.
Okay.
So what's your thought process? Are you picking out specific
Well,
ones?
yeah, this one I'm picking because we've actually seen this movie.
Okay.
And we both have opinions about it.
Okay, do you want to, are you going to pick out all 5 and then show me, or are you going to show me them one at a time?
I will show you one at a time.
Okay, the first one.
Right, this one.
Okay, so the first one, let me just show them. The first one is Gravity by Tess Gerritsen, which AJ says we've seen the film of, but that is the common misconception.
Oh!
Sorry. Actually, Tess Gerritsen took the filmmakers to court over this because they made a film that was about the similar thing and set in the same space, but they also called the film Gravity, and similar to the book. So, but I love Tess Gerritsen and I'm really excited to actually get to it. Also, I just realised, typically AJ, the physician in this, his name is Emma Watson, and I know how much of an Emma Watson fan you are, so yeah, this is going to be a great one. So this is the first one. So what are you looking at next, do we think? Are you looking for a specific coloured book? Are you just looking for...
Well, I just picked a, bluey, greeny book?
You picked a blue book I've got here.
Okay. I'm going to go with a white one.
Okay, we're going white next.
Let's go with... this.
He's on my main bookshelves, by the way, not my excess ones on the other side, just to let you know.
I'm going to go with this one.
Okay,
so
we got
this one. Ready?
this reaction. Yeah. Oh, okay. When I said I was excited for all of them, this was not one of the ones I was excited for. Now, there is a reason. I am excited because I'm interested to see what I think. So this one is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus, and I've talked about this a little bit on my channel before. This basically follows 5 school students, and one of them is murdered while they're in detention, and it's a case of who's lying. The reason why I've heard negative things about this is apparently it uses mental health as a reason for someone to be a bit of an arse, and I'm not really a fan of that idea. Anyway, I'm really interested actually to see what I think about this one. So, and also it has really cool red pages, so that's quite Christmassy really. Yeah, so I'm interested to, I will read this one obviously, and I will try a chapter and let you know what I think.
Right, for the next one. Let's include this one.
Oh, next one, okay, come on.
Right, okay, this one's a black book. A black book.
A black book, okay. What have we got? Oh, okay, this is quite a new one that I bought actually. I don't really know anything about it. It's a sci-fi book. It's called Pod by Stephen Wallenfels. Maybe that's how you say that, I'm not sure. What does it say? The black spheres announced their arrival with a deafening shriek. They filled the skies, and anyone caught beneath them would vanish in a flash of white-blue light. The survivors remained indoors, severed from all telecommunication, unaware of what was happening in their neighbourhoods was happening worldwide. Josh is trapped at home with his father, whose sanity is starting to erode from the endless confinement. Meg struggles to survive in a hotel parking garage where she sees human nature at its worst. For both of them, food, water and time are running out, and hovering patiently above them is an extraterrestrial enemy that has inexplicably declared war against humanity. I'm really interested. I love sci-fi, and it sounds kind of post-apocalyptic, which is one of my favourites as well, so this one I'm excited about.
We're going to go for a pink book.
Oh, we're going pink next, okay.
Oh, after that one I think this would be a nice contrast.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is The List by Joanna Ballori, something like that. This is a sex book.
Oh, oops.
So this is about a woman who breaks up with her boyfriend. Well, she finds her boyfriend in bed with another woman, and then she decides in the new year that she's going to make a bucket list for Between the Sheets. 10 things she's wanted to do in bed but has never had the chance or courage to try. This could be really interesting. I've had this book on my shelf for years and I've never read it, so that's a good one to hopefully get off my TBR soon. One more.
Get get off your TBR.
Sounds weird. This is very innuendo filled.
To remove from your TBR.
To remove from one's TBR.
I think
One more. What are you fancy? What do you think you're going to go for?
Well, I think the benefit is I don't know anything about any of these books or people.
No.
So I don't have any preconceptions at all.
No, that's true. It's interesting to see what you're picking.
You can go with the black book.
Oh, okay.
Have you read all of these?
I haven't read any of them.
No. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go with this one. Do you know what it is?
No, I can't see you.
Can you guess?
No.
Want to try?
No.
Alright. This is going to be really interesting. There's like two opposites there. Here's a third opposite for you.
Okay. Wow, okay, I'm so excited to read this. Okay, we have Zombie Britannica by Thomas Emson. What a Christmassy read. It's a good job I'm not like a seasonal reader, isn't it? This one is about a woman who works as a guide at Westminster Abbey, and zombies storm the building and start eating the tourists. That sounds like my kind of book. I'm very excited to read this. There's the 5. Okay, so I'm going to read the first chapter of each one of these, and at the end of each one I'll tell you what I think, and then at the end we're going to pick one that's going to be added to my TBR for December, which you will see in a couple of days' time. Okay, so the first one I'm going to go with is the first one that AJ picked, which was The Gravity by Tess Gerritsen. Let's see how long the first chapter is.
Yeah, we haven't messed that up.
So we have 7 pages is the first chapter, so let's get started and have a read. Okay, so I've read the first chapter of this one and I really did not like it. I was really surprised. I thought I was going to. I love Tess Gerritsen. To be fair, the first chapter of this is actually set in the sea, not in space, which is kind of what I was expecting. I think it's kind of a backstory of one of the main characters. I don't actually know which one is the main character yet. Yeah, the writing was a bit boring. I was kind of like skipping parts. I really didn't care that much. This is probably not going to be the one I pick, but we will see, of course. I might change my mind, but yeah, I didn't really like this one, at least of the first chapter. Maybe it'll change my mind after a bit. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. The first chapter is 16 pages, so let's go. Interested in it. It's from different perspectives. So as I said before, this is about 5 students in detention, and it seems like they're all stereotypically a YA stereotype, I guess. So you have Bronwyn, who's like a super smart girl. You have Cooper, who's a sports star. You have Nate, who's like a bad boy. You have Addie, who's the prom queen, and then you have the outsider, who's Simon, who is the creator of a gossip app called About That, where he kind of posts like gossip about everybody in the school. He, in this detention, they find out that actually some of them have been put there, have been like, essentially someone put phones in their bag so they would get in trouble and get detention. So they're all there for different reasons. Unfortunately, Simon, the outsider, dies before he could post these secrets online. So it's interesting. They are apparently all going to be suspects at some point, and I enjoyed the first bit. Like I said, I don't know, it's the mental health representation in this that I'm interested in, like whether or not it is good or bad to me. I really liked this though, and I potentially would pick this, but it depends on what I think of the other ones. The next one I'm going to give a go is Pod by Stephen Wallenfels. The first chapter is 8 pages, so let's get started. first chapter of Pod, and I really enjoyed it. It is very much dystopian, as I said, and this obviously was just the first setting up of what's happening, but I'm really excited to read this one. I think at the moment this one's winning out of the three, but we'll see what I think of the other two, but so far it's this one. So next up we have The List by Joanna Ballori. This is the one I'm most undecided about, so let's see how this goes. Chapter 1. So this one is actually, I mean, the first chapter technically is 58 pages, which I feel like is based, I mean, there would be no point in me stopping reading, like I would just read. So, because it's in months, so the first month is 58 pages. So what I'm going to do is read the first day, which I believe is 7 pages. 7? Yeah, 7 pages, and see how I feel about that, so let's go. So I read the first 7 pages, first day, which was January the 1st. This is a very vulgar book. There's a lot of vulgar jokes. There is a lot of swear words. There is a lot of sex jokes. A lot. There was a suicide reference. There was a serial killer reference. This is going to be interesting. I don't think this is the one I'm going to pick, but it will be an interesting read when I get to it. But yeah, it's a bit odd. It did make me laugh though, to be fair. I did actually laugh out loud reading it, so yeah, so I'm interested. I'll read it at some point, but it's not the one I'm going to pick for this particular one. So last up we have Zombie Britannica by Thomas Emerson, and I have very high hopes for this one. The first chapter, 7 pages again. Seems to be a thing, 7-page first chapter. Let's go. Zombie Britannica, and it was really gruesome but funny, and I still really liked it. I like this book a lot. It sounds really interesting. I don't actually know of the two. It's either going to be Pod or it's going to be Zombie Britannica, and I'm trying to decide. Oh, I don't know. I can't decide. Let me decide. I'm trying to... Okay, I think I'm going to do an eeny, meeny, miny, moe situation. Oh. Ready? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. So I'm reading this one. I'm going to read Zombie Britannica by Thomas Emerson. This will be in my December wrap-up, which you will see in a couple of days' time. And yeah, that's the one I've decided on. So I hope you like this video, guys. Let me know if you want me to do any more. I'm very happy to do that. If you don't know, I'm doing Vlogmas, which will be starting tomorrow. So do make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and you hit the little notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video, which will be every day from the 1st to the 25th of December at 5 PM. So I will see you tomorrow, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.